Oh my goodness, it's Lynn again. I'd like to wish everyone a happy day today and feeling top of the world, and why not? I'm sure you have talked about house chores, like housekeeping, who is taking the rubbish out, who is doing the cooking, and who is, hoovering the floor, and who is putting the clothes out to dry. Well, you can't do it today much because in KL, Kuala Lumpur is suffering a big pour down. Raining almost like 4 hours now. So what I'm going to talk about today, it's more on these 3 magical favorite letters of mine. Have a guess. S-O-P. Standard operating procedures is actually, if you ask me, is your daily task, your daily chores that you can't miss out at all. What happens if you miss out? If you miss one of them out, you will be in hot soup. You'll be in trouble. You can't deliver your KPIs, your key performance indicators. That's where you get your bonus, where you get your increment or even a promotion, and make your bosses happy. And when you have delivered all your KPIs with your standard operating procedures, you will make your customers to revisit your store every time. And I would like to add another extra word on top of your KPIs and your SOPs is the word daily. Daily SOPs. My dear viewers, you can't do one day good, the next day bad, and stop doing, and it's not continuous and consistent. We're talking about consistency here. Right. So, very classic example is when you report to work and you put your thumbprint, if there's any other thumbprint machines is still going on in this modern day and age. First of all, if you are in the fresh department, before you go anywhere else, you got to ensure your store and your floor looks gorgeous, full, fresh, and welcoming. If you think it's not good enough, you can't even pass your standards, then you got to think what you're going to do next. And with your daily SOPs in the books, with training, you don't have to think much more. Your people will know. You can start off by in a morning briefing of 20 minutes. So and so, what are your plans today? That has to be done on a daily basis. If you are a division manager or a store manager or a manager on duty, this is what you should do. So the first thing is to have morning briefing. Then the next thing you're going to check after your selling floor, you must look for gaps. G-A-P-S. Gaps. Why are there gaps? Daily measurement of how many gaps aisle by aisle, shelf by shelf, including grocery, including non-food, and also the impulse bay, which is right at the front end, your cashiers. Getting a bit serious now, eh? So these are called daily SOPs. Jokes aside, the next step, you got to go into your storage. So if it's the fresh department, you got to go to your chill rooms, your cold rooms, your frozen, your storage. And you have to write a plan, what are the things or the items or the SKUs to be brought out, to be fleshed out. Don't forget your health and safety measures. And all these should be planned a night before you go home. So today you go just hand over your duty from your closing teams. So there must be a book called Communications. and that is dead important. People who have a bit of a lazy streak in your bones are not suitable to work in a shopping center, not in a store, not in supermarket, hypermarket industry. Because as I mentioned before, supermarket business is not for the faint heart. And I'm also talking a little bit about leadership today. What managers do and what are their roles? Managers are people who are looking for mistakes, finding faults, finding loopholes, places which is with lots of issues and problems. And you got to correct them, rectify them with your team. You got to be by daily, by weekly, by hourly, yeah, by shifts, morning and afternoon. Don't go on blaming others or giving lame excuses. This can't be done. Schedule your stock take, as we mentioned in the previous video in my channel. I know a company which I have worked with before. They never done a single bloomin' stock take for 3 years. And you expect that to be accurate? That's a joke, isn't it? And if you are the store manager and you are telling your people, I have given up, I'm going to tender for resignation, I have given my notice, why are you there in the first place, eh? You shouldn't even hold this position from the very beginning. Or you shouldn't enter this wonderful industry from the very start. So this is what I'm saying. Daily SOP, standard procedures, it's not for someone who wants to work in an easy peasy lifestyle. So I hope you can write down most of the issues that you face every day with your operations, your people that refuse and breach SOPs. Put it in the comments and critics. I'll talk about it in another video. So for that, I'll sign off and wishing you a prosperous and a productive day ahead. Bye for now.